we keep hearing about these variants, and we're going to keep hearing about these variants. And I think typically the response is, we should be watching it, but there's no need to panic. The reality is that we're effectively watching the virus evolve and adapt to living in humans in real time, which is not something that most of us, myself included, have done before. And so, when the SARS-CoV-2 virus first emerged, it crossed over from an animal host into humans, and it wasn't well adapted to live to replicate in humans. And so what we're seeing and what we've seen over the past year and a half is basically evolution. We're seeing it, mutations are happening. Most of those mutations don't give it any advantage, but some of them do. We saw that with Alpha, we saw that with Delta, where one of the advantages that it gained was that it was more transmissible. And so what we're seeing again with Mu is that, we have this new variant that's, popped up in several locations. We're seeing it in Canada now. And really what we're watching and waiting to see is, what are its characteristics? At this point, it certainly doesn't seem to be more transmissible than Delta. So that's reassuring in the sense that it's unlikely to outcompete Delta. One of the reasons that people are watching it and are concerned is because it does appear to be potentially immune evasive. And what that means is that, we have at this point a lot of people who have immunity to the virus, either because they've been infected or because they've been vaccinated. And so at this point in the pandemic, what people are worried about is what happens if we have a variant emerge that is able to reinfect people who have been previously protected because they had this immune response. And so I would say, Mu is here, and obviously we don't want to ignore it, as we wouldn't want to ignore any other variants that occur. But it's really challenging to predict where exactly things are going to head.